My name's Dave DeBow, founder of MoneyPartnerFormula.com, and this show is built for everyday real estate investors who are actively doing deals and looking to scale using other people's money. So if you're an active real estate investor and you want to get featured on this show to talk about your own real estate and capital raising experiences, then just go to daveinterviewsyou.com. Now let's get rolling with this episode, and remember to subscribe for daily interview content. Folks, welcome back. Today, zooming in from beautiful San Diego, California, we have a young real estate entrepreneur. Brianna Hunter is getting her feet wet with multifamily, with commercial properties, with syndications, with raising capital. But she's no newbie to real estate. She's been doing this since her college days, and now she's just stepping it up several notches. So Brianna, welcome to the show. Great to have you.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.
So give us a little snapshot of you in real estate right now. Like what do you currently have in the portfolio, and where are you looking at taking things moving ahead?
Absolutely. Right now, I'm currently focused solely on syndications in the multifamily space. So I joined one earlier this year, and I was working on another this past December. And currently, I'm looking to acquire 3 more in 2026 and just see where it goes from there.
Nice. So you're in California. Are you investing in California, or are you looking at deals outside of the state?
I haven't currently invested in California, though at some point I would love to do that. It is a little bit simpler to invest in more landlord-friendly states. So currently I'm looking out of state. I have some investment in Arizona, Connecticut, and exploring other markets currently.
So the investments that you currently have you raised capital for those? Are you a co-GP? Are you a limited partner in those? What does that kind of look like, Brianna?
Yeah. So I'm an LP in the one in Arizona, and I was raising capital for one in December as well.
Very good. All right. So when people get into commercial properties, they get into bigger deals, raising capital is a big part of the whole thing. What have you discovered through your journey so far when it comes to raising profit money?
There's a lot of ways to do it. Yeah. And the hardest thing, is just taking the jump to dive into it. It can be messy. It's scary because there's a lot of mental hurdles you have to get over it to get there. People are afraid of stepping on toes, and it really is a huge mindset shift. While there is a huge component of sales, you have to realize that, you're bought into this process and you're investing your own capital for a reason. Why would you not share the opportunity that's in front of you with others? And I think that that's the hardest hurdle when you're first starting out, at least for me. And I still struggle with that when you're raising money from people you know and from people you don't.
Yeah, most definitely. So when you're looking at deals, when you're looking at partners, when you're looking at these opportunities, what's kind of your buy box? What are you looking for, Brianna?
I look for multifamily value add around the range of 50 to 150 units. And one of the most important things to me is also the operators that I will be joining on the team. You can make a property work in any market depending on the strategy, but what I try to rely on is experience of others who have portfolios much larger than mine and have been through different market cycles and really understand what they're getting into. I think that's invaluable in, when you're fielding out a deal for sure. Hey there, if you're a capital raiser, a syndicator, or a fund manager, and you're looking for a steady flow of incoming accredited investor leads, then go ahead, grab a free copy of my new book, How to Get 20 Accredited Investor Meetings Every Month Without Cold Calling, Networking, or Chasing People. You can get that at 20accreditedinvestorsbook.com. Again, that's the number 20accreditedinvestorsbook.com. So far, have you been kind of focusing more on investors who already have some experience in multifamily, or are these people that are kind of newer to that whole space? Who I'm raising from? Yeah. I would say I would say the majority of the way that I try to bring in investors is newer investors.
Yeah.
A lot of my community is people, professionals who are already familiar with real estate, more on the residential side. So people who are flipping projects, who are investing in single family, potentially some duplexes or triplexes, and they're looking for new ways to scale as the market keeps pivoting and also get tax breaks. A lot of these professionals are agents and 1099 contractors. And, there's always ways to figure out how to make your money work harder for you. And investing in multifamily is one of those avenues.
Very cool. So when you're raising capital for these deals, do you tend to be looking for high income, high net worth type people, accredited investors, or is this more for mom and pops?
I would say I emotionally have a preference for 506B deals. I love helping other people get ahead. And as a young entrepreneur myself, being able to give opportunity to other people and get their first foot in the door is something I highly value.
Yeah.
But with that being said, you also want to prospect and speak with a lot of accredited investors. Not only can you learn a lot from them because they have the experience, but they're also going to be great assets to whatever project you end up joining. And the questions they bring and their willingness to participate and all of that for sure is important.
Oh, very good. Well, you have a very professional demeanor, Brianna. I'm sure you're going to do very, very well with this. What have been, I'm thinking back to when I first started trying to raise money for real estate. I certainly wasn't as young or well-spoken as you are. I bumbled around and screwed up a lot. What have been some of the challenges that you've come up with in your experience so far?
In general?
In raising capital, yeah.
In raising capital? Some of the challenges that I've come across is raising from friends and family. You know, it's a passion of me to be able to help others get ahead. And so that ends up being a lot of the people that I talk to. And in the same sense, you also have so much emotionally invested into them that you don't want to press too hard or come across as a salesperson or you don't want to make them feel like
you don't want that network marketing MLM vibe happening.
no, and it's a really hard balance to find that. It really is. So what I've focused on is, as and you'll probably hear a lot of GP say this is education. Everything feels risky when you're unaware of how it works. That creates vulnerability. And whether you're investing in the stock market or in real estate or crypto or oil, if you do not understand what you're getting into, it is a gamble. And so my goal really is to take away the gamble from those people in my lives who, will or have and will in the future invest with me and show them why I believe in this process and how it really can, change their financial future. So it's a tricky balance. It really is.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, it sounds like you're really passionate about real estate. How did you kind of get that spark? What is it that you, Brianna, really love about this whole crazy world of real estate investing?
Yeah, it's opportunity, and it's opportunity that's at everyone's fingertips. They just don't realize it's there. When I was growing up, I had a mother who worked in real estate, and she had freedom of her time, and was able to be very present in my life. And when I was in college, I was falling down that standard path of getting a degree and signing up for a good, secure job. And I really pivoted because it created a little bit of pain. I didn't want that to be my future. I didn't want someone else to have that kind of control over my life. And I wanted to be able to help myself and others get to the place that I saw was possible. So that is when I decided to pivot. And it's a huge risk. It really is choosing to chase an investment or a real estate career, but it's worth it. And so if I can help other people realize that it's possible, that's my goal.
Awesome, Brianna. If people want to connect with you and find out more about what you're up to, where should they go?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Brianna Hunter, and I've got a photo of my face right there.
There you go. Brianna, I'm sure you're going to do very, very well. Congratulations on taking the leap. I know
Thank you.
it's always a little bit scary, but just getting to know you a little bit, if you keep on keeping on, I know you're going to do very, very well. So keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you on the next one. Hey there, I really hope you enjoyed that episode. And as always, if you want to listen to more daily interview content, make sure you subscribe. And if you're an active real estate investor and you're doing deals and you'd like to get featured on this show, then just head over to daveinterviewsyou.com.